Hey YouTubers, this is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my newest movie review on the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. And the character Buck Wild is hands down one of my all-time favorite Ice Age characters. And practically this is telling the story of Crash and Eddie moving out and finding their own adventure. And somehow they end up in the lost world where they run into their old friend Buck, and they go on this huge adventure with him to stop Oswald, I believe, and hopefully, and again, I am so sorry guys, I cannot talk today. I apologize. Yes, but let me tell you, their new adventure is just out of this world and full of interesting old and new characters, such as Z, the Zurella. I don't know why they call her that. It's just something new. Okay, but all in all, this is still a fun Ice Age movie that everyone enjoys, and seeing all these new and old characters is just like legit the most funniest thing I've seen in my entire life. And let's move on to the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. And again, the first positive is seeing Simon Pegg come back as this anonymous character, Buck Wild, who is legit the funniest slash most coolest character in this movie. In this movie, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry guys. You guys have my full undivided attention. I am so sorry. Yes, but Buck Wild is the most coolest character in the Ice Age franchise. We seen him in Dawn of the Dinosaurs and Collision Course, and a little bit in Continental Drift, but it was still amazing to see Simon Pegg come back as this iconic Ice Age character, and bringing more Buck to the role as well. And let me tell you this, again, no one else can play Buck like Simon. No one. Another positive is seeing like the old characters from the past 5 Ice Age movies, like Manny, Sid, Ellie, and Diego. Those were the only original characters. We don't know what happened to the other characters, such as Shira, Sid's girlfriend, and Peaches, because I was wondering what happened to them, but again, we don't know. I guess they were focused more on seeing those four actually. And what can I say? It's just great seeing these iconic characters back in this new Ice Age Disney Plus movie, and I'm excited. I was actually excited to see them and seeing what all they were going to do in this movie. And another positive is, well, the story itself. It like legit has a meaning to it. Like, change can be scary, but it's also a good thing. Crash and Eddie, they want to set out on their own and do things that have never been done and much more. So yes, and they were a little scared, but they wanted to embrace the change of life and go on their own adventures. And that's exactly why I honestly love this movie, because we get to see Crash and Eddie do their own thing and see them do whatever it is they do. And on to the negatives. The one negative I have is that the past actors that played uh, Sid, Manny, Ellie, and Diego, and Crash and Eddie, they didn't come back because honestly, I don't know why they didn't come back because everyone knows these actors. And I would have loved to see them voice these iconic characters, not these new actors and all that, because it just seemed like they were way off on the voices, and it could have been better if they brought the original voice actors for the characters back instead of replacing them with these new ones. That's my opinion on it, and honestly, I'm sure everyone else has a different opinion. I think if they just brought the same actors back, it would have been a whole lot better because I wanted to see I wanted to see these iconic voice actors come back, and they didn't. Another negative is the main villain. The main villain, it didn't really click with me. He didn't really click with me. It was just seeming like he was just like one of those villains who really just wanted to rule everything and just blah 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 blah. He the main villain, it needed some work. He needed a whole lot of work. Like really needed a whole lot of work because I just wasn't really convinced. It was one of those villains that really didn't convince me at all, and I was looking forward to seeing a really good villain in this movie. This new villain didn't really get it with me. And another negative is that like I said earlier, we didn't get to see Shira, Sid's girlfriend, Peaches in this movie. I really want to see those three characters, but we don't know what happened to them. We don't know where they were. But honestly, it would have been nice to see them in this movie instead of just having Manny and the original characters from the first from the Ice Age movie. I wanted to see them back. I really did. It would have been nice to see them come back in this movie and just play a at least a huge role instead of just having them be who knows where. That's just really, in my opinion, that's crazy. That's it for my positives and negatives, guys. On to my rant. The one thing I loved about this movie is that we see Crash and Eddie set out on their own, and Buck Wild is trying to stop this bad dino from ruling the Lost World, which is very interesting. I did not have any problems with that, minus the negatives I said. I all I can say is that Crash and Eddie really had their best role in this movie, and I'm looking forward to seeing them do more stuff. We don't know if this is the final movie and that they're going to be showing for Ice Age. We don't know yet. They didn't confirm anything, but Disney Plus did a phenomenal job making this movie and having a blast watching this movie, especially seeing Z. She honestly legit doesn't need no one rescuing her. She honestly is just one of those main iconic female characters that rescues the boys and just proves that girl power is everything and all that. Her and Buck have a history. I can't reveal what it is because if you have Disney Plus, you will have to watch it and see for yourself why I say they have a good history together. And once you see it, you will be shocked at what I meant. You really will. Again, if you're a huge fan of Ice Age, definitely check this movie out. Have a fun time with it. Bring your little children and just watch it on Disney Plus. It's legit fun and enjoyable to watch. I am a huge Ice Age fan, and this movie really was fun and interesting to watch. And we also get to learn more about Ellie's backstory along with Crash and Eddie and how she was found. We didn't really dive in. They didn't really dive into that in Ice Age 2, but in this movie they do, which is great. I honestly am glad they dove more into Ellie's backstory in this one. And trust me, again, once you watch this new Ice Age movie on Disney Plus, you'll see that it's worth it. And that's it for my rant. On to the rating, guys. One sec. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. And on to now we do the rating. I give the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild a solid B plus because I did enjoy it. The main villain in the movie was, well, kind of weak. The main villain needs to be more scary and appealing and interesting. But and all in all, the cast themselves, they were spot on, minus like the bad voice acting performance. It was still good and enjoyable to watch. I still would have loved the original voice actors of the Ice Age franchise to come back and voice these iconic characters. But still it was fun. The visual effects of the new movie, it was kind of lagging in some parts. But still a fun, enjoyable movie to watch with the kids and the rest of your family. I think once you watch this new Ice Age franchise, this new Ice Age movie, you will honestly be transported to the Lost World and seeing all of the dinosaurs, especially all you dinosaur fans out there. And you know who I'm talking about. All of you know who I'm talking. All of you who are watching this movie, I know you're dino fans. But again, still watch this movie. It's a fun Ice Age movie to watch and everything. And once you watch it, you'll probably want to watch it over and over again. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you will though. But still, if you do, that's great. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you thought of the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. Subscribe and share with everyone you know. Press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.